Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thank you for watching Mass Appeal. Welcome. Good morning. All that good stuff.
Good morning.
Seth Sedman. Yeah.
I'm Ashley Cole, and I think that we've drilled it into your brains that it's Money Saving May.
That's what we do in
Haven't
May.
we?
Save money. But really, we should be saving money all year long. But this is just the jumping off point.
That's
but
right.
Today, this is your favorite quote. We're going to help you save some green on your green.
It's a good quote.
It's a great
Green
quote.
on your green, grass and gardens. And here to tell us everything we need to know is Master Gardener, the green thumb guru, Ed Sordiff. Welcome back, Ed.
It's good to be back.
So I think we all know that we can save a whole lot of money by growing our own vegetables. We talk about that all the time, and herbs too, because herbs are expensive. But
Yes.
there's a lot of different ways that we can save in and around the garden too that we might not have thought of.
Okay, yes. Well, to start your own plants at home, we talked about this earlier in the season. The best way to do it is really, if you get a shop light like that, it's about $20 with a cool white, warm white bulb, and then you just start your plants with that. I always do it in these trays. These trays here are usually they can go up to $2 a piece. But if you actually go shopping and you buy this year's plants, they come in these kind of trays, you can just reuse their trays that you already bought your plants with.
Great idea.
And
You
use
just
that-
save 'em.
Yeah, and you just save them year after year. Keep them in a basement, something not too cold through the winter, because then they get more brittle.
And when you go to the store and you want to buy one of those basil plants or parsley plant, $3-4 a plant.
Yeah, and that's...
But when you grow them yourself, I know you have this tray here, and these are just pepper plants, but
Yep.
you can make, 20 basil plants right on one tray, save you a whole lot of money.
Yeah, one package of seed is about $165 maybe, and you get you get 80 plants or something out of that. It depends on the packet of seeds. These peppers we planted in March, and now we already have peppers even growing on them, and they just came out of being grown under lights only.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at this. Those are so nice. Are they still have a ways to go, or are they pretty much?
Well, yeah, they will be bigger and there'll be a lot more, but I mean, yeah, you can just pick this right off. This is a banana hot pepper there.
Oh,
so.
okay. I want to take a bite. No. Is it too
How
late?
hot is it? Scale of 1 to 10.
Well, it's probably going to be
Too hot for me to
should
try.
not-
No,
yeah,
do
you
it.
probably shouldn't do it. There's some
Okay.
jalapenos in there too.
Is it too late to actually start planting seeds now for vegetables? and herbs?
Peppers and tomatoes, it's probably a little bit too late, but there's a lot of seeds you can do now. There's marigolds. It's about 5 weeks for them to put outside. And actually in New England, in our area, May 31st is when you can put things out and you're not worried about frost at all. Other than that, if you see people planting now, you still have to watch out for frost. So basil you can start now, marigolds, morning glories, and there's various things like that that can still go outside.
And another thing that we can still start now, and it's so expensive in the store, but so easy to make, is the lettuces, spinaches, those sort of things. So we can plant those outside shortly, in a couple weeks.
Yeah, you can plant that out now actually, because they're the cool weather crops that don't mind a little bit of cold nights.
Well, I'm getting
Great.
That's already good.
Another tip is to use compost in your soil.
Yes, compost is a great thing. You can either just make it yourself by using your old scraps. And when you feed the soil with compost, the plants get healthier. You get more produce. You don't have to use pesticides, fungicides usually, because the healthier the plant, the more it can repel any other kind of problems out there. You can also go to a local farmer who has cows, and he will usually have a composted cow manure, which is perfect for your garden. So you should try that in your garden too.
So just ask for all his cow manure. Take it away.
Composted, not fresh, or it will burn your plants.
No, you'd never want fresh
No.
cow
You'll be the
manure.
smelly house.
Yeah, you'll be that house.
It won't be a
Now,
good thing.
A lot of people spend a whole lot of money on pesticides, but you don't have to.
No, you don't have to. What I brought here was a plumeria plant, and it has some mealybug here. It looks like a little cottony mass on here. What you could actually do is you could actually get your hose, and in the house in the winter, if you actually get a shorter hose like this, and you get a water bed attachment for the sink, you can actually attach the hose to that, put this in your shower, and you would actually use a nice little light misting spigot that actually puts out a strong stream, and you can just blast all these bugs right off.
Kind of like pressure washing your
Yeah,
plants.
but you don't do it as bad because as a pressure washer, you'd kill the plant.
Oh, yeah.
But with this, it'd be
Well,
just enough
blown
pressure to
away.
wash them off. Yeah, and aphids react good with this, and so do the mealybugs. But then if you want to go a little step further, this is also a way to do it in the summer with your plants outside. You can make an insecticidal soap, which is really good for environmental purposes, and it's inexpensive. A gallon of water, 5 tablespoons of a dishwashing liquid, and you just will spray that on your plant once you mix it up. And maybe a couple hours after, you can rinse it off the plant. But if you're going to do this with any plants, you also want to check to see if they can handle the soapy water. So just test a couple leaves a day before, see it doesn't do a problem, and then you can go from there.
Now, the next thing you have here is a large tool that you paid next to nothing for.
Yes.
And I bet it retails for a whole lot more.
Yes, it's a little bit older, but it still works. Some of the older tools are the better tools. This actually is for pruning. It's a nice pruning saw. and it folds like that, so you can carry it around and you won't cut yourself or anything.
Right.
So estate sales are great, tag sales are great, auctions. Sometimes people are just getting rid of, breaking up housekeeping to move to Florida or whatever else. They're too old for gardening, and you can get some really great deals on tools.
I was talking to you earlier, Ed, and I was asking you about a tree. I wanted to find a nice tree, but kind of already established. But they can cost a lot of money. What do you suggest when it comes to finding trees, shrubs for your yard?
Okay, if you want to save money on buying some really big plants for your yard, what you can do is you can go from spring to fall to the garden center. Go and see what's in bloom every month. If you a particular tree is blooming and you like that, take its picture, take a picture of the tag that says what it is, and then note on a little note the time it blooms. And so go every month like that. But don't buy the plant until the fall, because in the fall what's going to happen is the nurseries all have big sales, 50% off, 75% off, because they have to get rid of a lot of their stock. So then you just buy the plant in the fall, and that's also the next perfect time to plant them.
Right.
So that's when you would buy them then.
Now we're almost out of time, but the last thing to note is that you can save some money in the garden by ditching the gym membership because it burns a whole lot of calories.
Yeah, that's why I brought the weight in, so we would know.
I thought we were just going to do some bicep
Well, we
curls.
could do that too. But yeah, actually, gardening is an excellent way of losing weight. You actually burn 272 calories per hour if you're a 150-pound person, and it varies with your weight. And there's actually, if you go online, there's formulas there that you plug in your weight and everything, and it'll tell you how much you're going to burn. So that's a lot of, you don't have to pay your membership during the summer at the gym.
No wonder you look so great, Ed. You're gardening all the time.
And thanks. And later in the show, we're going to be telling everybody at home how they can prune too, because it's time of the year for that.
Yes, yes.
Thanks,
we
Ed.
are.
We'll be back with you in just a bit.
Thanks.